Hi, good morning dear 9th class students. This is your Raju sir, English teacher from St. Louis. How are you all? I hope everyone doing well. Okay, fine. Let's begin our session today. In this session, we are going to learn about humor. You know something? Humor is our first unit in our English textbook. So, before going to know about it, we must understand what is humor. So, humor means the quality of being amusing or comic, especially expressed in a literature or in a speech, is called humor. So, this is what we are going to discuss about today, and I am hoping you can definitely enjoy with the story. And in this chapter, we are getting 3 readings: A reading, B reading, and C reading. And today we are going to know about our A reading. You know something? Our A reading is The Snake and the Mirror. So before going to take a step into this, I have written something on the board. Let us see. So Unit 1, Humor. Already I said you what is the meaning of humor. So once again I would like to remind this. So humor means the quality of being amusing or comic, especially expressed in a literature or in a speech, is called humor. So this time I am hoping each and everyone understanding it. Okay, today our lesson is The Snake and the Mirror. So look at the title what I have written on the board. The Snake and the Mirror. So this is our topic what we are going to discuss about today. So already we are knowing with the title The Snake and the Mirror. So there is something happened between snake and the mirror. So what happened between that? If you want to know, let us wait for the lesson. Okay. And The Snake and the Mirror. It is a story about a doctor. So doctor, the character is very important in this lesson. So actually this doctor felt some situation in his past life, and today he is ready to express his view what kind of experienced with the snake in his life today. And the whole lesson is in doctor's own words. Okay, so I think you are understanding it. So now I am going to take a step into the lesson. I am going to read the first passage. So I am hoping everyone looking into your books very carefully. So can I continue it? Please look into your books. Has a snake ever coiled itself around any part of your body? A full-bladed cobra. All of us fell silent. The question came from the homeopath. The topic came up when we were discussing snakes. We listened attentively as the doctor continued with the tale. So it is the passage. So basically what we are understanding through this passage, basically did we feel before? Has a snake ever coiled itself around any part of your body? If I ask you this question, what's your answer? Maybe you are very difficult to say, because I think you did not get that kind of experience with the snake. So basically, has a snake ever coiled itself around any part of your body? So did it happen to you? I think no one experienced this kind of situation in your past life. Okay, a full-bladed cobra. Full-bladed means strong. Cobra means already we know that. Now, so a strong cobra has ever coiled itself around any part of your body? No. So we didn't feel that experience. All of us fell silent. So when we listened this kind of question from the doctor, we all become silent people, because we don't have any answer to give him, because we did not feel that kind of experience with the snake in the past life. That's why we all become silent when we listen that kind of a question from the doctor. The question came from the homeopath. So homeopath means, already I have written on the board. Let us see first what is the meaning of homeopath. So homeopath means a practitioner of homeopathy. Basically, let me give you another example. The doctor who treats heart, we call him cardiologist. In the same manner, the doctor who will give homeopathy treatment is called homeopath. So homeopath here meaning is a practitioner of homeopathy. The doctor who is taking practice, so who is continuing his practice in homeopathy is called homeopath. So basically this question came from the homeopath doctor. So the doctor asked that question. So I think, did you remember that question? Okay, let me ask you one more time. Has a snake ever called itself any part of your body? This is the question which the doctor raised to all of the people who attended on the day in front of him. So all the people who received that kind of a question from the doctor immediately became silent because they don't have an answer to give him. So the topic came up when we were discussing snakes. So dear students, what is happening there? Doctor and some people gathered at a place and they started to discuss about snakes. At that time, doctor asked that question to the group. So entire members in a group received that question. So what is that question? Has a snake ever called itself any part of your body? So this question was asked by doctor that time. So basically all the people gathered at a place and they started to discuss about snakes. They are discussing about variation. So number of kinds of snakes that time. So in that situation, doctor asked this question to the whole group. So we listened attentively as the doctor continued with the tale. So doctor wants to express his experience with the snake, what happened in his past life. So we all very curious to know what happened in his life with the snake. We just want to know that. So that's why we are all ready to listen him. And also doctor also started his story. So tale means story. Tale means story. Tale means story. Story means tale. That we need to understand here. Okay. Once again, I would like to read the whole passage for you, but for the better understanding. Hope you look into your books very carefully. Has a snake ever called itself around any part of your body? A full-blooded cobra. All of us fell silent. The question came from the homeopath. The topic came up when we were discussing snakes. We listened attentively as the doctor continued with the tale. So we are listening with a great concentration, and doctor also started to express his tale. Now I am going to read the second passage. I am hoping everyone looking into your books very carefully. It was a hot summer night, about 10 o'clock. I had my meal at the restaurant and I returned to my room. I heard a noise from above as I opened the door. The sound was a familiar one. One could say that rats, and I shared the room. I took out my box of matches and lighted the kerosene lamp on the table. So this is the second passage. So in this passage, the doctor is expressing his view. So actually, doctor had some experience with the snake. So now he started to explain his story. So what he's telling first, he's going to narrate his experience. So how he started to narrate this? It was a 10 o'clock. It was about 10 o'clock night time. I had my meal in the restaurant. After completed my meal in the restaurant, I came to my room. Actually, I am living in a rented room. So after completed my meal, I returned to my room. When I reached my room, I opened my room's door. Room doors. Immediately, as I opened, I listened some sound from the room. So before I joined in this room, someone said me, you are going to share this room with the rats. So I am hoping the sound definitely came by the rats. So one minute. The sound was familiar one. So when I opened the door, I listened some sound. The sound came repeatedly. So similarly. So when I listened that, I definitely remembered when I joined in this room, someone said to me, you are going to share this room with the rats. So immediately I recollected that experience. So I recollected that person who told me on that day his words. So that finally I understood myself, okay, the sound definitely came from the rats. So basically in my room number of rats. So definitely the sound came from the rats. That's I believed. So what I did next in the room, I took out my matchbox and I lighted the kerosene lamp. What I'm maintaining on my table in the room. So actually I have a kerosene lamp. I kept that on the table in my room. So when I entered the room that day night, so I lighted the kerosene lamp. So this is I did in the room when I reached after completion of my meal in the restaurant. So it is happened in the hot summer night. It happened nearly about 10 o'clock in the night. So this is the thing what I would like to teach you today. Dear students, I am hoping you definitely understand it, and I will continue this story in the next video. Until then, see you. Bye and take a good practice. If you have any doubts, just refer from the other books. So see you. Bye. Meet you again in our next video. Until then, see you.